a little video to help you on your way, all being well, if I can explain. Right, now, you appear to have set it out correctly this time, and got the measurements right. What you do after you've done your mouth and you've drilled it and you start to chisel the escapement out, the 3/4 size in this instance for your playing, you do the whole mortise 3/4 of an inch from back to front, and you keep it vertical, because the 3/4 of an inch, eventually these bits slope down to it at the bottom, if you understand. So when you've chiseled 3/4 of an inch out from there to there, or near enough, you don't have to like finish it dead on the line, but somewhere very near to begin with, then you tidy that up, and your holes that you've already drilled appear at the bottom there, and I get a little Japanese saw. You can use chisels, but it's a bit tricky, thin chisels, or you can use anything that you can get through these little holes from this side. You know, you finish up with a row of holes and you just clean that out a bit. Then you can finish the bed off once you've got a gap right there, and you can finish that off. Right, now when you've done that, I've already explained, you've got to finish up at 3/4 of an inch down the bottom there. So these two bits that want to be an inch, not 3/4, you then put it in the vise, well I do anyway, like such, when it's all, and you just saw from nothing to 1/8 of an inch. You've got a saw cut down there, and then you chisel this out as best you can. It goes to a point there, and you can use a rasp, a file, a blunt chisel or a sharp chisel to get that. So that's right. So you don't take anything off this bit here, this line here, but you taper it to that line there. Right? So that's the right correct width at the bottom. Then you do the other side. When you've done that, you don't do the eyes, you leave the eyes, you just get that smooth, cut out. Then you do these saw cuts here. Now this saw cut goes to the mouth, so I do it actually freehand. I have a line to work to, but I guide this blade towards the front of the mouth. It's a bit tricky, and get that saw cut. This one's straightforward because the bed guides it, but what you don't want to do is damage that edge there, front of the mouth. You could put a slither of something in there just to prevent you catching it with your saw, but generally speaking, because there's such fine teeth on one of these and it's a pull cut, you don't damage that. But you could put masking tape over there, anything thin just to protect this. I do it with my finger in the vise, like that. And like I say, this one follows the bed. So you can do it that way, and then you can finish up by doing it that way, so as you don't go too deep and spoil the edge of the mouth.